Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling uneasy? Like something's off, but you can't quite pin it down? Maybe you agreed to something, said yes, when every fiber of you wanted to say no. Or maybe a wave of guilt washed over you, and you're standing there wondering, why do I even feel bad? What did I do? That's not random. It's not a fluke. You might have just been manipulated subtly, skillfully, and oh so psychologically. It's not the loud, obvious stuff you'd spot a mile away. This is quieter, trickier, slipping right under your radar. In this video, we're diving deep into 7 powerful psychological tricks people use to take the wheel, controlling your mind, your emotions, your decisions without you even clocking it. We're talking tactics so smooth you might have missed them your whole life. But here's the kicker, we're not just exposing them. We're showing you how to spot them in real time and push back hard. Stick with us, because what you're about to learn could be your shield against the people who don't have your best interests at heart, whether they're strangers, colleagues, or even someone closer than you'd like to admit. Let's get started. After everything I've done for you, and this is how you treat me? Sound familiar? Maybe it's a parent, a friend, a coworker, someone who's mastered the art of the guilt trap. This is manipulation 101. They turn your empathy into their weapon. They cast themselves as the victim, the martyr who sacrificed so much, just so you'll feel like you owe them. Even when you've done nothing wrong, they've got you questioning. Am I the bad guy here? Picture this. A friend who helped you out once maybe lent you $20, now brings it up every time they need a favor. I was there for you, remember? Suddenly, you're saying yes to things you'd rather skip, all because they've flipped the script. It works because guilt is a powerhouse. It's not just an emotion, it's a motivator, stronger than logic most days. Your brain's like, okay, they're upset, I must have messed up, even when the facts say otherwise. It's why you'll apologize for not picking up a call, even if you were swamped, or feel bad for turning down a request you had every right to refuse. They don't need to prove you're wrong, they just need you to feel it. That's the trap. Your kindness becomes their leverage. Here's how to resist it. Learn to split what you did from how they feel. Step back and ask, did I actually hurt them, or are they just playing the part? Just because someone's sulking doesn't mean you're the villain. Maybe you said no to a last-minute plan, not because you're mean, but because you're exhausted. Their pout? That's their choice, not your fault. Practice this. Next time they pull the guilt card, take a beat. Say to yourself, their emotions aren't my bill to pay. It's not cold, it's clear. You're not here to carry their feelings, you're here to keep your own ground. You need to decide now, or the opportunity's gone. Heard that one before? That's manufactured urgency, a sneaky little tactic designed to throw you off balance. It's the salesperson saying, this deal's only good for the next hour. Or the partner pressing, if you don't commit right now, I'm walking. When someone cranks up the pressure like that, your brain flips a switch. It's not thinking time anymore, it's survival mode. Logic takes a back seat, and you're reacting on gut, emotion, fear. That's the whole play. They want you moving fast, not smart. You see it everywhere. Sales pitches screaming. Limited time only. Toxic relationships where now or never becomes a threat. Even high-pressure workplaces where your boss drops. Finish this by noon, or we're toast. It's a trap because a rushed mind skips the fine print. You buy the overpriced gadget, agree to the bad plan, or take on extra work, all because now felt like your only option. But here's the secret. Real opportunities don't vanish that quick. So, how do you resist? Slow it down. Hit pause. A genuine offer, a solid job, a fair deal, a healthy relationship doesn't evaporate in 5 minutes. Give yourself time to breathe. Think, ask. Why is this so urgent? Who's really winning if I jump? Pressure's a red flag waving in your face. Next time they push, try this. Say, "I'll get back to you soon," and watch their reaction. If they panic or push harder, you've just spotted the manipulation. You're not here to dance to their clock, you're here to keep your head clear. You're being too sensitive. That never happened. Sound familiar? That's gaslighting, a manipulation tactic that's less about lying and more about bending your reality. They chip away at your confidence, making you question your memory, your perception, even your sanity. Think about it. You confront someone, say, "You promised to call last night." They hit back with, "I never said that you're imagining things." You're pretty sure they did, but now there's a flicker of doubt. Did they? Over time, those flickers stack up, and you're left thinking, maybe I am overreacting. That's the goal. It's a slow burn. Maybe a friend keeps denying plans you swear you made. "Nope, we never talked about that." Or a partner brushes off a fight. "I didn't yell, you're just dramatic." Each time, you doubt yourself a little more. You stop trusting your own mind, and when that happens, they've got the reins. You're not calling the shots anymore, they are. It's control wrapped in confusion, and it's devastating because it makes you feel like the problem. Here's your defense: keep records. Write it down: dates, conversations, details. Grab screenshots, save texts, anything concrete. When they say, "That didn't happen," you've got proof it did. More importantly, trust patterns, not promises. 1. Sorry doesn't erase 10 denials. If it feels off again and again, if you're always confused or second-guessing, it's not you. It's them. Next time they pull this, check your notes and ask, "Why am I the only one doubting here?" You're not losing it, you're catching on. Intense affection. Non-stop compliments. "You're the best thing that ever happened to me." It's a rush, feels like a fairy tale at first. But that's love bombing, and it's not romance, it's a hook. Manipulators pile on the praise and attention to snag you emotionally, fast. Picture this. Someone new texts you all day, showers you with, "You're perfect," maybe even gifts after one date. You're flattered, swept off your feet. But then, once you're hooked, once you're all in, the tide turns. The message is slow, the warmth fades, and you're chasing that sparkly version of them that's gone. It's a bait and switch. Maybe a coworker's all buddy-buddy lunches, flattery until you're loyal, then they're too busy for you. Or a date says, "I've never met anyone like you." But a month later, they're cold, and you're the one begging for attention. They reel you in with a flood of affection, then pull back, leaving you scrambling to get it back. The truth? That perfect them never existed. It was a lure to lock you in. How do you protect yourself? Real love's consistent, calm, not a roller coaster. Enjoy the flattery, but don't dive in blind. Watch what happens after they win your trust. Are they still there, steady, or do they flip the script? Test it. Slow things down, say, "Let's take it easy." If they push harder or vanish, there's your sign. You're not here for a fake high, you're here for something real that lasts. Intense affection. Non-stop compliments. "You're the best thing that ever happened to me." It's a rush, feels like a fairy tale at first. But that's love bombing, and it's not romance, it's a hook. Manipulators pile on the praise and attention to snag you emotionally, fast. Picture this. Someone new texts you all day, showers you with, "You're perfect," maybe even gifts after one date. You're flattered, swept off your feet. But then, once you're hooked, once you're all in, the tide turns. The message is slow, the warmth fades, and you're chasing that sparkly version of them that's gone. It's a bait and switch. Maybe a coworker's all buddy-buddy lunches, flattery until you're loyal, then they're too busy for you. Or a date says, "I've never met anyone like you." But a month later, they're cold, and you're the one begging for attention. They reel you in with a flood of affection, then pull back, leaving you scrambling to get it back. The truth? That perfect them never existed. It was a lure to lock you in. How do you protect yourself? Real love's consistent, calm, not a roller coaster. Enjoy the flattery, but don't dive in blind. Watch what happens after they win your trust. Are they still there, steady, or do they flip the script? Test it. Slow things down, say. Let's take it easy. If they push harder or vanish, there's your sign. You're not here for a fake high, you're here for something real that lasts. Well, they agree with me. Everyone thinks you're being difficult. Heard that one? That's triangulation, a slick move where they drag a third person into the mix to gang up on you. It's not about truth, it's about isolating you and propping up the manipulator's story. Say you're debating plans with someone, and they toss out, "I talked to Jen, and she thinks you're overcomplicating this." Now it's not just them, it's them and Jen. Or at work, "The team's on my side, you're the holdout." Suddenly, you're picturing a crowd nodding along, and you're the odd one out. It's a mind game. Whether Jen really said it or not, the effect's the same: confusion. You start wondering, am I wrong? Is everyone against me? That's the point they want you doubting your stance, feeling outnumbered, ready to cave. It's not a fair fight. It's a setup to tilt the scales. They don't need proof, just the hint of a backup crew to shake you up. Here's the solution: refuse the triangle. Don't let them pull you into their imaginary posse. Ask straight up, did Jen actually say that, or are you putting words in her mouth? Can we check with her? Keep it direct, cut through the fog. If they dodge or deflect, "Why don't you trust me?" You've got your answer. Set your boundary. "I'll stick to what's between us, leave the everyone out of it." You're not here to wrestle shadows, you're here for what's real. You'll never find someone better than me. This is the only chance you'll ever get. Sound like a sales pitch? It's not, it's a manipulative lie. That's the scarcity mindset, and it's designed to box you in. They throw out these lines to make you settle for a shaky relationship, a lousy job, a raw deal. Take it or be left with nothing, they say. Picture this: a partner warns, "Leave me, and you're done, no one else will want you." Or a boss smirks, "Jobs like this don't grow on trees." It's fear dressed as fact, pushing you to grab less than you deserve. It works because it feeds desperation. You start thinking, what if they're right? What if this is it? That doubt keeps you stuck clinging to a sinking ship because jumping feels scarier. They don't need to prove the world's empty. They just need you to buy the story. But here's the truth, and hold on to this. The world's not a barren wasteland. It's full of people, chances, opportunities waiting out there. That relationship? There's better. That job? Another's coming. The real problem isn't scarcity, it's self-doubt. They're banking on you not believing you're worth more. Flip that script. Next time they pull this, ask, who says this is my only shot? Then look around, peek at what's out there, even just a little. Every glance proves them wrong. You're not trapped, you're just starting to see the map. The strongest manipulators don't come crashing in with noise and fury. They're not loud or obvious, they're subtle, charming. Sometimes they even seem kind, like they're on your side. But don't be fooled. Their tactics leave scars, quiet little marks on your confidence, your choices, your peace. Today, you've peeled back the curtain. You've learned 7 signs of psychological control: the guilt traps, the rush demands, the silent stings, all of it. And here's the game changer. Now you can name them. When you name a manipulation, you rip away its power. It's like shining a flashlight on a shadow it can't hide anymore. You've got the words now. That's gaslighting. That's love bombing. That's triangulation. Each time you call it out, you take a step back into your own strength. This isn't just knowledge, it's armor. And it's yours to keep. So, remember this as you walk away today. You don't need anyone's permission to set boundaries. Those are your lines, your rules. You don't need guilt to say, no, that's not a crime. It's a choice. And if you're guarding your peace, if you're feeling those instincts kick in, you're not crazy. You're not overreacting. You're simply aware. That shift, that clarity, it's everything. Awareness is power. It's the key to spotting the game before it pulls you under. It's the strength to stand firm when they try to sway you. You're not just a bystander anymore, you're awake, and that changes the whole story. Carry this with you. Protect what's yours. Because your mind, your heart, your peace, they're worth it.